Hi guys, welcome to For Swing Traders. My name is Maren Rjavec, and if you're watching this video right now, that means you are really trying to become a profitable trader, and I'd like to say congratulations to you because you are improving and learning new stuff, and this is very important. So if you'll be watching this complete video series, you will, by the end of it, you will really understand what do you need in order to become a profitable trader, and you will also learn and know and understand whether trading is actually right path for you or not, okay? And the reason for that is because my goal is to set realistic expectation, to show you the real side of the forex trading, which is not so fancy and get rich quick method, which it's not like that, okay? Being consistent and profitable trader, so financial benefit of trading is just the result of well-developed trader, of well-developed person, okay? Trading is inner growth, it's self-realization, it's self-growth, okay? So the financial benefit is just the result of that, okay? But in today's video, we'll focus on what forex technical analysis really is, all right, and why fundamental analysis is not so extremely relevant to a technical trader as you might think, all right? So the topics for this video is what technical analysis actually is, what the technical trader actually does. Is fundamental analysis a must for you, all right? Then I'll reveal a big aha moment which actually very strongly shifted my trading on a positive side, and it can shift yours as well. And then we'll talk about more emotions in trading and why so many traders use fundamental analysis, and we will warp it up with the final and useful tips, so you will leave the this video more sharp, more precise, with more focus. And that's it, guys. So now, guys, let's jump into the presentation. So firstly, let's clarify what is technical analysis. So technical analysis is simply an approach where we make our trading decisions based on a charts, okay, based on a price action, okay? So that means we're looking for the answer in the price action itself, all right? The other approach is fundamental analysis. That means news, fundamentals, economic movements, okay? So this is a difference. So as a trader, you could use only technical analysis, you could use only fundamental analysis, or you could use both. Here at For Swing Traders, we are purely technical traders, all right? And we will also, I'll also explain you why we prefer technical analysis over the fundamental analysis. So what technical trader actually does, right? So as said, technical trader is simply looking for as many visual reasons in the price action at the same time to buy or to sell. So let me simplify that. So the more reasons we see on the charts to sell, the better it is. Okay, for example, we have resistance. I usually give a number to that. So resistance, 1 point. Double top, 2 points. Divergence, 3 points. RSI, oversold, 4 points. Okay, so the more points we have, the better it is, right? And we're purely making decisions based on that, okay? So the technical trader actually seeks the answer, so reason for entry, inside of the price action, right? By simply observing charts. As a technical traders, we need only charting platform, okay? If you're purely technical trader, just charting platform. And this is the beauty of it. It's very simple, okay? This is why technical analysis is much more preferred for far majority of traders than fundamental analysis, because fundamental analysis complicate the things. Okay, and I will explain even further why technicals are better for our trading style, okay? But here's another truth about technical analysis. So many traders reach me through an email and say to me, oh Maren, I'm really not into the numbers, they exhaust me. I'm really not passionate about the news, the fundamentals, the economic movements, the markets. It's really not my thing, but still I want to trade. What to do? And the answer is technical analysis. Personally, I'm very feeling kind of a person, right? My personality is very more oriented to the feelings, to art, And I really have a hard time crunching the numbers or science and physics. It's not my thing. And if that resonates with you as well, then technical trading is a very suitable option for you, because at technical analysis we seek for patterns which are visual based. That means we are not crunching the numbers, but we are crunching the visual setup. And usually, I mean, most often, from my experience, artistic type of people are very, very good at spotting this kind of patterns. All right, so this is a huge benefit. So now you might be surprised. So isn't trading all about the numbers, statistics, economics, finance, markets, etc., etc.? And the answer is no. And the reason for that is because there's no regulation in the market, in trading. Okay, no one can tell you what's right or wrong. What's important is it's only that your trading style works for you. That means you're profitable. Okay, so I personally am trading since 2013 and I'm profitable since late 2014, and I'm trading purely based on a technical analysis. I haven't made any trading decisions based on any fundamental announcement in the last 5 years. Okay, believe me or not, but with that video I just want to give you the hope and encouragement to pursue trading, even if you're not into the finance, economics, numbers, etc., etc. Okay, you still can make profits and be consistent by just trading price action, guys. You can. Okay, so why the fundamentals doesn't make sense for a technical trader? Okay, so this was pretty big aha moment for me, and I figured out that pretty early in the career, when I realized that all the fundamentals, all the news announcements are already calculated in the price action itself. Okay, this is very, very important realization. When you understand that all the announcements during the day are already calculated in a daily candle pattern. Okay, so if people reacted to a non-farm payroll positively, let's say, okay, then we should see rally, so bullish candle on a USD Swiss, for example. But this is not always the case. And when I realized that there could be a conflict, okay, between the news announcement and the reaction of the market, then I figured out that news and that numbers shouldn't have so much weight on my trading. Okay, so often, most of the time, you will see the conflict between the number which you get from, let's say, Forex Factory, and the reaction from the market, or at least it's not what you expected. So it's guessing. We don't want to guess. Okay, so by observing price action only, that means that daily candle is closed, for example, or 4-hourly candle is closed, that tells us the whole psychology and tells us the whole behavior of all the market participants for that specific day, if you are watching daily time frame. That means one candle gives us information of all the participants around the world, of traders, banks, institutions, everybody, in just one candle. That means also the non-farm payroll, for example, news announcement, is already calculated in that daily candle. So this is why higher time frames are so powerful, because one daily candle contains all the activities, micro activities which happen during the day in just one candle. This is why higher time frames are much more reliable. All right, so but the problem is so many traders try to outsmart and try to predict the news numbers in advance, or it's not working like that. Okay, if, for example, if non-farm payroll will be positive for, let's say, USD, that means you will see a bullish daily candle. Okay, on a USD Swiss, for example. It's simple as that. Okay, the numbers are not relevant. The reaction to that numbers is what matters. Okay, so it's mind-blowing. It's really mind-blowing once you understand it, and I hope that I explained it well, that you really understand it. Because once you realize that numbers are just numbers, but the reaction to these numbers is the reality, then you figured out that fundamentals are really not so relevant. Okay, so deep understanding of price action actually tell you the whole psychology of all the participants. So you actually know, if you see a bullish candle, if you understand it very deep, what does this bullish candle mean, you actually know how the majority of world was deciding on that specific time frame. Okay, it's very, very important fact, okay, that you understand that. Okay, and let me give you another analogy comparing the numbers and the reality of the numbers and the reaction to these numbers. So, for example, you have a friend who say to you, I have $10,000 trading account. He tells you that, okay? Or he actually show you his $10,000 trading account. What do you believe more? Okay, what do you believe? Most likely when he shows you. Okay, so it's exactly the same with the numbers. When he say to you, I have $10,000, these are numbers. This is a number, imagination, idea. But when he actually show you his trading account, he you get into his home, he open the charting platform, and you can see live account $10,000. Then you see this is the reaction, the reality. Okay, maybe it's not the best example, but you get a point. Okay. So when you understand that, you will simply exclude the news from your trading and focus on avoiding the news. Okay, so that means for trading, I'm talking for trading for swing traders, weekly, daily, and 4 hourly, right? So if you're a day trader, if you're a scalper, then you will have to avoid this kind of a news very precisely, and it's very exhausting, it's very stressful. And this is why I also left the trading, because I didn't want to deal with this kind of news and numbers and manipulations and slippages all the time. This is why I left trading, scalping, excuse me, and moved to longer term trading, where I found relief, right? And I suggest that you focus on that as well, guys. Seriously, okay? If you want to do a favor to yourself, just move to higher time frames. Just do that. I mean, if you don't have huge account, trade nano accounts. Okay, Google what are nano accounts. Okay, so why so many technical traders use and follow the fundamentals? Why? The first thing is they are passionate about economics and finance, and that's fine, perfect. Then design your system around fundamentals and find your edge. The second thing is numbers are entertaining, and this is probably the biggest reason why so many traders use fundamentals, because numbers are really entertaining, like Bloomberg, like news. I mean, you know, all that hype around the news. This is why I don't watch television at all. It's pure nonsense. It is entertainment business, guys, and televisions and media companies are using that entertainment for people who are already addicted to that. So it is an addiction, all right? And don't get fooled that professional traders watch Bloomberg or any type of news, because they don't. Who is trading professionally with the fundamentals, they get the information a little bit quicker than the Bloomberg and a little bit more accurate, okay? And they understand the correlation, the difference between the numbers and the reaction of the market, okay? It's a huge difference. Okay, the third thing is they think they need to follow the news in order to become profitable as a technical trader. It's not true. Okay, you can trade purely based on a fundamental, you can trade purely based on a technical analysis, or both. okay? But if you feel attachment, if you feel desire to go into technical trading, if you like to spot the visual setups, patterns, okay, you don't need, you can completely exclude the fundamentals, and I'm giving you the permission to do that, okay? Because firstly, I was really doubting about this fact, but now, of course, because it's 5 years already, I proved to myself that it's possible. So I'm giving you the permission, guys, to, if you feel confused about that, whether fundamentals are must or not, you can trade purely based on the technicals. I have proof, my fixed verified accounts, live accounts, on scalping, on swing trading. So it's working, guys, okay? The fourth thing is they are day traders and are forced to follow the fundamentals. Now, if you're in that kind of a situation, you really can't do anything about it. The best advice for you guys would be just avoid trading around the news, okay? That means rate decisions and non-farm payrolls. Just avoid trading around the red news, okay? And the last but not least, they have found an edge combining technical and fundamental analysis, okay? If you have found an edge combining both, then this is fine. But still, price action is the reality, and the fundamentals are just the numbers, the ideas, the potential direction. But the price action shows us the reality. So if you want to combine both, really define how and why you're using technical, and why and how you're using fundamental. So define that and prioritize. So what's more important, technical or fundamental? Okay, so if you would like to hear my tip, I would firstly focus on a price action, and then follow the news and see if the news announcements, so fundamentals, are aligning with technicals or are going against it. And based on that decision, recognition, I would adjust. So for example, if technical are showing bearish and fundamentals are showing signs of a bearishness, then I would be very, very comfortable going into that trade with a little higher risk. But for example, if technical are showing bearishness but the news are showing signs of a bullishness, then I would risk less than average. Okay, this is how I would combine these two. Okay, so just providing some value, guys. Okay, so conclusion, guys, my personal opinion is just avoid the news and trust to the price action, because I'm a big believer that simplicity is the reason for the profitability. Okay, so in order to be a profitable, you need to have a simple trading system, and price action trading, only one setup, trading higher time frames, give you just that. Okay, numbers can be challenging, especially if you're not that kind of a guy. Okay, so numbers are just numbers, but the reaction to these numbers is the reality, and we act according to that reality, which is seen in the price action. That means when the daily candle closes, we know, okay, the majority of the world was buying, or majority of the day was, there was a lot of buyers, but by the end of the day there was a lot of sellers. So we've got a pin bar, for example. Okay, the third final tip is trade higher time frames, weekly, daily, preferably if you want more action for early, but weekly and daily are the best. If you don't have trading count big enough, trade nano accounts. Okay, nano accounts. And the last tip, which is very, very important if you're going to trade with fundamentals, test a lot, experiment a lot, don't make assumptions too fast. Okay guys, that's it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you learned something new about technicals and fundamentals. I hope you know better right now what is your trading approach, right? And if you would like to know more about how I enter with technical analysis, you can download the free book to risk how to use moving averages in a trending market, reversal market, and in a ranging market. So that's it, guys. I wish you all the best. If you have any questions, let me know, and you're more than welcome to continue watching this video series. And until then, wish you best of luck. Take care. Bye bye.